Once you've sort of been through the process of identifying candidates, obviously the next step is sort of to assess their talents and abilities and then to get them ready. What kinds of programs, experience do you folks have in your situations to groom the leadership in your organizations?
I think the most important thing, as far as we're concerned, we're a pretty small company. And John Cross is, I don't know, I can say this, my star. He's an engineer by trade, but he has picked up a lot of the financial side of things, and his involvement in DVIRC, as I mentioned before, and also in the AGMA, the American Gear Manufacturers Association Board of Directors, where he gets exposure to a lot of captains of industry, if you will. A lot of there's about 18 people on that board, and they're all very successful business people. And I think that helps to groom him to go to the next step. As far as his management team that works for him, we are continually using DVIRC and other WEDNet. I don't know how many people are familiar with WEDNet. They tend to, it's a state-backed program that works in conjunction with, in our case, Montgomery County Community College, in giving classes on raising the skill sets of not only your managers, but the people under them. And we involve our managers in those types of programs, and we try to keep them stimulated. My line managers, this thing about innovation and trying to teach creative innovation in the environment in which it can grow, I think is very challenging for our team, and that's one of the things that we do to try to groom these people for growth in our company, if you will.
As far as a formal process, I wouldn't say that we have one written per se, but we have multiple different processes. Our Middleville, Michigan facility is our largest facility by far. About 1,000 employees there, of which close to 850 are UAW, and they don't participate in the ESAC. So we have a union component in that, and so that's all by contract. But as far as the grooming in Middleville, is because there's many more positions there, obviously, just to support production. We do a lot of lateral moves within the organization. We'll take somebody who has the wherewithal and the ability and the aptitude, maybe in the technical manager, moving them over into the engineering side of it. Or if we have somebody in the accounting, they go into the inventory side of it. We've had people so they can round out their experiences so that they're ready for the next position. As far as our other smaller facilities, we pretty much just handpick the people and get them involved in industry organizations. As you were saying earlier, there's a ASA, which is American Supply Association, of which we're a member of. All of our sales guys are fairly young, and so they have a young execs group, which they're all involved with, and so it's rounding out their background, getting them exposed to other industries within our industry, and we also do that at the senior level too. We have all of our senior management are members to industry organizations that are important to our business. One of the things we're getting much more involved with is the political side of it. We have government affairs that we're getting in. The thing that's loud and clear to us now is if you're in business, you're in politics. So we're getting involved.
We have a number of different programs and ways that we handle this growth and training and stuff. And some for the technical level is pretty well laid out. And then it's up to managers. They know that they can't, and vice president, they know that they can't grow unless their people grow and they have their own replacements. But again, with growth and all, we have to keep bringing in people, and we keep developing them for the say managerial level on up. There you're going to be individualizing it. Some people go to get schools, get courses, get mentored, and all. So a variety of different ways.
Yeah, similar a variety of different ways. Two key themes that we picked up on for us that seem to really work is get people in front of customers, some sort of customer-facing role as quickly as possible in their career, and exposure, both to our principals as well as within the organization. Keep them in front of a large group of people.
Yeah, I think you covered the gamut there. I mean, every candidate, I think, has strengths and weaknesses, and one of the key things is just to try to, again, work on some of those weak areas to develop them in the process. One of the things we do a lot of here at Kreischer Miller is soft skills training, where we train people in people management and communication skills, and again, as I mentioned earlier, just kind of how to deal with your subordinates and that kind of thing. But I think you guys really pretty much covered